Hey everyone, I'm Skimmer and welcome back to more Dragon Quest IX. Now, I've finished up the grind process for the time being, because there can be so many areas you can do grinding with. Why are we back in the Corn Tomb fighting a Mel Slime? Well, if you remember that quest at the end of the last video of taking them down while being erected with the Wizard Ward thing, I've already set that up. And this is the second one I've taken down, so I can easily demonstrate on how it's going to be done. And as we do this, because it's erected, let's go into miscellaneous and switch up the tactics. Yeah, let's have everyone as fight wisely. That should be good enough. And then, because I've done the Wizard Ward up, and I will say, me changing over to the martial artist, that's a bad idea. They also have no MP. Nope. Mel Slash, who takes it down? And please don't flee. Please don't flee. Please don't flee. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Oh no! We're screwed! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This better do it. Yes! Yes! Done it! That's how you're supposed to do that. With a turn that I never showed off, because at the same time, if we were to be screwed, because this is legitimately the first attempt I've tried with this, because what I've done is, if I was to fail this, like, it was to flee, with the save states you can do with the emulator, I saved this file specifically after that one I didn't do, that I didn't end up showing off. Yuri levels up to level 16, that's not intentional. Learns Crackle in the process, because she is a minstrel. I've done grinding with everyone. Everyone's at least level 15 or 12 on every vocation. Specifically 15 with 3, 12 with 2, and... well, what was this? Lots of skill points I could use, but... that's the best thing that comes. And that's when you know you've done both of them. And I did the first one off screen before doing it off. I did that within the grinding. Now I think it's time to get to the point of doing the... showing off how to do the Gladiator. I wasn't paying attention, that was amazing. Oh wow, this is amazing. Because not only have I done the thing, is that I've also done the how you do the Mage Quest off screen. I've saved one for last, for if in any choice we can do this with this. Oh crap, I need everyone being focus, well, not focus on him, but follow orders. No Mel Slash, what I need to do is, egg on Yuri. Then Snowy must Warcry the slime, so that it would be petrified being able to lose its turn, so that it doesn't have the potential of fleeing as we're trying to set this up. We have Yuri defend, since that doesn't end up wasting the process, and on the same time, Wizard Ward, Warcry. Oh, no. Frizz, the Sasquatch. That goes up by 1. One stage going to 5. The slime is in terror, so now it'll lose its move. That just so happens to be what you just have to do. You can just do it with the monsters here, because that's kind of like the best strategy to go with. And I will say, like, with this, Egon, the one who has the sword, like Yuri, and has Dragon Slash, if it wasn't obvious, I only gave Yuri Dragon Slash specifically for that. And if I was going to end up going with the, like, swords instead of the daggers like I would, oh crap, no attack, Warcry, defense so we can stockpile this up together, and now lose Warcries with Snowy. Because Warcry does have a slight chance of not working. Luckily it did not happen. And all you basically have to do is just keep on doing this. Egon again, that'll be up to Warcry, defend, Warcry. that goes up to 50, like it did with the hammer and its lights. And now, this is where it can be interesting. No. Snowy doesn't defend. Snowy war cries. Yuri defends. War cry would lose. Damn. Now going from the 50 to 100, that's not always guaranteed. Like, that could have actually failed. The fact that that legitimately worked right there. Holy crap. And once again, just like the Armamentalist thing and the mages that I've shown off, I've also done this off screen two more times. So this is the last time I need to do this. And to throw this for a loop, let's go Warcry just for the heck of it. Warcry, not Wizard Ward, after I already managed to do that. Dragon Slash. Warcry. And that's all you gotta do. And that pink highlight actually shows when you have a full 100, when you have the full 100 tension going. A chest. Medicinal herb. I got so many of them. The frizz thing, done in 10 times. And this. I guess I will meet you back at Aldride's Abbey then. I've decided to go for a pit stop in here in Stoneway because I managed to do a couple of requests that we can do here. Yep. We get Gleebanginia. Okay, so what's that? Oh! Strength ring, slimy rings, bow tie. Oh, I didn't realize you get some from here. Agility ring, prayer ring, and life ring. Wow! I never realized you actually get them from completing this quest. And then there's also this girl that I skipped over. If I found you, I don't suppose you're heading in the direction of Zir? No. What about it? Even cloths of ragged reapers around here sometimes drop. Around there. On my quest of doing the grinds that I shall actually show off in a moment, I managed to get a couple of them. So, yeah, let's complete this quest right as this happens. Labor of Love. Boyfriend Romeo works at the checkpoint. Hey, we met him! He wanted a little wing of bats for you. And we did that quest earlier on. Now what we have left to do now is just to talk to her since we already got some. I can spare one for you. We give her one. Because I screwed up, I thought you could not do this. We get a Pretty Betsy. That's usually the only one I ever get throughout the whole game. Because monsters in the late game can give you them. Oh crap, I forgot! When you engage with the part of the Aldride's Abbey part, like immediately when you visit there for the first time, if you were to leave and come back here, there's a little girl in green over there. Someone from the syndicate of pubs, inns and taverns is here to set up some kind of shopping service or something. Yeah, but unfortunately she doesn't know that the system is shut down. But there is a way you can actually get the DLC of the game physically. The lady's name is Selma. Close to Stella. You should go and have a chat with her if you're interested. Yeah. We basically cannot even access that. With the servers shut down and everything, we can't naturally access it. But, on the good side, well, it's kind of an ultimate bad side, because without having the DLC, you can't actually 100% this entire game. And last but not least, why not this old man? Well, if I'm not mistaken, that's some magic water you've got there. Yeah. Unfortunately, we only have the one vial. But I get a feeling that not too soon from now, we will get the ability to get more of that. Yeah. Thanks ever so much, Johnson. Now we can just mix the magic water with a little of my secret formula. There we go. And now, if we just sprinkle a little over the page, oh yes, that's the ticket. Ink's all gone. And we can see what it says underneath. Wonderful. Now, let's see what this ancient tomb has to tell us about the history of Stornway, shall we? Ooh. Look at this. It's an illustration of an old coin. There's a coat of arms of Stornway. And this here is... well, I never. Fascinating. Yes, this is very interesting indeed. Oh, here you go. By the way, this is for your trouble. We get to see the magic. Permanent upgrade, but I will say the seeds I would not actually have you set on that quite yet. With that, we now can talk to him after we've done all of that with the metal signs. Good to feel them, yep. Goodness. Okay. Elite armamentalist. Okay. And this is why this is so great. And let's not forget about you for the gladiator. Yep. Yep. We have this unlocked. What does this mean? Well, I think now's a good time as any to rest at the inn. Despite it being just for a pointless idea. Yep, because with this, like, we have all of this. But there's still more we can do. With Luz being the mage that we need for this. Point us to rest since it's not really much of an interest for right now. But, because of the quest, why don't we complete this at the same time? So let's do this. Yep, let's go on inside. Sleep and inform them of our success. Yippee! Thank you so much. Here, take these these are for you. We don't need them anymore. Physical retardant suit and blouse. You'll be like, what is that? You brought us lots of magic power. But we still need more. Without it, we can't get out. But you can't do any more at the moment. Give us back our wand. Oh no. Oh, and I just remembered that Luz was still equipped with that, so I'm going to have to give her back her little whip. Oh yes, we have this little restless sleep. Now, what does it mean when you have that gladiator and armamentalist unlocked? We see new icons. And I will say, just from this alone, these 5 vocations that can equip the swords are the only vocations that can even equip swords. But we can easily see that I am an armamentalist and I am equipped with them. How is that possible? With the grind of getting up to level 15 on most of the vocations, in the process we got so much skill points, because I can even show this off with the Luz. We got well more than 100 and maxed certain weapons out. Yuri's maxed out with her knives, Luz with her whips, and me with the swords. Seeing the bottom one of the 100 of Omnivocational Whip Master, you get that, you are able to equip that specific weapon that you've maxed out on any vocation. And that was not intended for that so early, too. We get Wizard Ward from this one, and the War Cry we get from investing 4 skill points into the Armamentalist. Nope. So what does that mean? Well, Yuri had a bit of a change of heart. We see Snowy is the thief now. But let's return Yuri not to the thief, but the priest. And as we have access to change to new vocations, we then have the Gladiator and Armamentalist. Great vocations, because Gladiator is basically an upgrade of the Warrior. The Armamentalist is basically a more superior version of the Mage. But the hilarious thing of that is that despite the Mage being able to use so much attack spells, the Armamentalist is more like support-based spells, protecting yourselves and weakening the enemy. And no attack spells whatsoever. Oh no! And yes, at least level 15 on several vocations, 12 on some, 16 on the minstrel by accident. Because I completely forgot that I needed Yuri to be one vocation that can equip the swords. Realizing that, and I was going to have her as a priest going forward, there's this. Because of that, we shall have her as a priest going forward. And it wasn't just the doing the thing, because I will say, like, I literally, like, if, like, for anyone who has paid attention to the quests we completed in episodes 10 and 11 compared to now, that's only a day's worth literally done. Because every chance I got, I grinded up absolutely everything I needed for this. As well as not just grinding up the experience needed, and intentionally getting lots of gold, we have lots of equipment like this. Tracksuit top. And going forward for the game, I'll be this. We see this, the training top that we obviously recognize, but tracksuit top, no. That's because this can be made through alchemy. Which I've done. Lots of these other things too, but, well... There's the other version of this that I believe is on Snowy. Oh. Oh, no, it was Yuri that had it. But we go to these. The suit and this. That boosts up the magical might so much, but reduces the defense just a teeny bit. The gooey gear you can also make throughout the thing using this and 3 slime drops. As well as that sort of slime hat we had on Yuri, for those who paid attention. Let's go out with this. She will need all of the magical mites. And as I've mentioned, she was equipped with that weapon. We got some more weapons, but at the same time, like, priests can't actually equip the daggers, but with Yuri being maximized on it, she can. Mages can equip them by default, so that's not really much of an improvement for her. Me being equipped with the swords and being a martial artist, that's an improvement. The only main difference is that I have not done it with Snowy, and you may have paid attention with the thing that Snowy still has over 100 skill points. Going forward, I think this is a good idea. And I think it'll be a good idea to... Oh, before we continue going forward, which is what I was planning on doing, let's talk to the most funniest old man ever. That stuck-up old rat of an abbot. He's never gonna let me become a maid, is he? I suppose I should have seen it coming. I can't be a maid until I have found someone who will employ me as one. With your old age, I don't think so. Unless you actually want to do it. And at the same time, we actually saw no maid vocation. The priest... well, no. The minstrel actually acts kind of like that. We have all of this. I hit 100 digits in this. A little weaker than usual, but because of the things that we've made through alchemy, which isn't much, because I try to do this as best as I could. Let's actually explore around the town. But it's not much of a town, it's more of like a shrine area. More slimes. I really wouldn't recommend fighting them here. Oh. Well. Now, there's this little area over here. Did we fight it before? Oh, that may be more been missing. If we come on down here, we have a new monster and shinies. Let's pick these up. Lava lamps. That's one of the 2 items we can get from the bosses. Why let the bosses drop them and then we have them here? I don't know. And then there's these new monsters. And with a team like this, with the martial artist and the thief, they can't equip shields. But these Mudrakers, ooh, like living earth. Oh crap! There we go. Snowy being fight wisely. Yuri on focus on Jin, as well as Luz on the show no mercy. Those got a little switcheroo, since Yuri and Snowy were the other way around, with their locations, of course. And this is the first instance I've ever done something like this. I'm usually the one that changes over to the martial artist and get a bit on the grinding to where I can maximize my souls. But at the same time, I usually never did that until a little later. Corps de Gras, Roaring Tirade. Like I said, each vocation has their own signature one of these. So why don't we use this? Guaranteed version of the war cry affects everything and boosts up the tension just a little bit. I think that's a perfect one for me, since I can be loud at times. If some certain moments that I've recorded show otherwise, and there's a nice little strong medicine, let's continue traveling around the world. Well, this island. That's the only sparkly area over here. No, don't you come down here, booze. There's this little area that's cut off from everything else over here, if we were for those who managed to notice it. We can't get there. Maybe we can get there later. That should only make sense for that. The boons, oh boy. That was nearly an accidental fight. And then something here. The Royal Soil. Oh boy. Knew it! With such a success, we should easily know what all of these are would be the same thing. Oh wow, in that fight, Luz managed to get up to level 18. And it is quite obvious that Luz did not change her vocation at all. I'm considering changing her over to the Armamentalist, but I'd want to have some time to do a little grind with the other 2 vocations on everyone else, gaining more of the skill points. Now, probably in a moment, something great's gonna happen. Yep, these monsters follow you. Oh boy. That's always a bad sign. And then there's this. The only other area that's available that we can access sparklies from. Why would I say such a thing? Well, let's find out in a moment or 2. And what's this down south over here, at the very southern part of this island? Oh no. The boons also follow you, just like those cyclones. You know what, I actually gotta check this. Another little village, but before that, why don't I quickly check the thing? I knew it! I knew it had to be those Mudrakers. Because we did fight everything else. Everything else would be on the bottom here. Yep. All of the monsters we can fight here. Plus the ones that we fight in the tower. Now, before continuing, why don't we quickly take a look at the accolades I earned since I didn't manage to show them off. On Firefighter for 500 victories. We hit that one. I don't remember if we had this one shown off. All of these for the maxing out the blades. The one for the mage. The one for the focus being on the armamentalist. Duck and diver for the craft. Oh, liveness. And the first one. That's all of that being impressive. What's the quests? We only have 6 left to do, but we still don't have freshwater for this quest. So this one's still gonna have to be skipped. Everything else has been cleared though. Nice. And I have a story. The first time I ever got to this part of the game, I skipped the Ultra Abbey thing. I came straight down to this village. I am not kidding. Seems to be like some little boat village. The place where you start in Dragon Quest VII. I know some knowledge of the other Dragon Quest games, but not too much. The inn? Why don't we take a look around? Because at the same time, you see this, 7,000 gold. I had at least double of this. And I went on a little bit of a shopping spree, making sure we had a bit more weapons and armor and everything. Speaking of which, why don't we go into here? This was not the... Oh, well that sucks. We have to actually engage the story further with something you may have seen or not. By coming down here. What's going on? What's going on, you say? Yeah, I just said that. Oh, Jonah Jones over by there. Text dialect always weird sometimes. Is about to start praying, so that's, well, you just watch, Oil. Ready? Ooh, important characters here. Mayor Bryce. You're a traveler, aren't you? Would you mind giving us a bit of space right here? I could, but I'm still being peaceful prayer. She doesn't seem to know trees. Well, that sucks. Oh, what are you playing at? Stay out of Jonah's way. You'll be in trouble beyond if you aggravate the Great One. Okay, I guess we'll leave then. Oh? Oh, she's starting. She's starting. Almighty Leviathan, rise up from the depths and bless us with your presence. Lend us your power and shower the gifts of the ocean upon we, the humble folk of Port Laffin. Ooh, what's this all about? What's all this about? Sounds juicy. Look! Over by there! It's Leviathan! Leviathan? Number 17 Leviathan Dragon? Oh. Who may it actually be? Seems more like a giant fish, like a whale or something. Ah! Wow, praise be! Fish! Buckets and buckets of fish! That is lovely! Yeah, I'm flapping soaked. Why not give the newcomers a word of warning before it starts raining rats and cards? Hmm? So what's with that ginormous great big thing anyway? And what's it doing by bossed about by a little girl? I don't know, let's find out, shall we? And I forgot to mention, welcome to Port Laughing. But I'm not laughing. Now with that, the shopkeepers will be back into there, because I actually forgot about that. There will actually not be shopkeepers into there. Yep. The wing design obviously implies the item shop. And, maybe to a surprise, of some accessories. Funny tails that we already have, slimy earrings. Hilariously, we can make them at some points. Gold braces, got them. Gold rings, only with it. Slime rings will be better. Let's get one for the road, because just a little bit more defense. We have some money we can spare. Nah, let's pop in next door, because that's apparently where the weapons and armor are kept. Now, this guy is important. Have you ever had that feeling when a cracking idea hits you like a light's gone off above your head? Actually, yes! I have ideas like that all the time. You have? That is marvelous. It's inspiration. Lies inside. Now, why would I say he is important? Say no! You haven't? You're joking, are you? Aren't you? You're missing out! Here, let me teach you something how to channel the power of inspiration. Right. Just be quiet and think as hard as you can. And eventually, the light of inspiration will switch on like a light. You saw it, didn't you? The light, I mean tidy. You can miss out on this one. Because if you actually say yes, he will not teach it to you. He literally only teaches it to you if you say no. And talk to him again after that. He won't talk about it again. Say no, and you'll unlock that. Nice little bonus right there. Welcome to the weapon and armor shop. You've had a bit of a hybrid. Now, this is where it's important. Axes. Sledgehammers. Boomerangs. And bows. Remember when I said there's 8 weapons that the first 6 vocations can only equip? Yeah, there's a total of 12 Yeah, I've already said there's a total of 12 vocations, and even the spaces that's basically showing off, that's already proven. We can get bows because we have power of the Armamentalist. Boomerang, that no one can equip, so we can't even do that even if we wanted to. Axes and hammers are a different story. Axes, hammers, boomerangs, and bows are the only weapons that cannot be equipped to the first 6 vocations. We have more iron shields and everything, iron helmets. I picked up some in terms of the grinding. As I was grinding, and then it's all this, feathered cap. Okay. Silver tiara, only fit for the females. That could be good for Luz. Iron armor. Tortoise shell. Cloak of evasion. We can even make this. Dancer's costume. Uh-oh. Iron gauntlets, we already got some. Rubber gloves, we could use some. Oh wow, that's a lot of deftness it gives us. Boomer briefs. Yeah, way to make the guys make a bit more lewd too. And pop socks. Now, these are important. Why? Because I will purchase not 1, not 2, but not 3, but 4. That's a third of our thing. Nah. Them and wedding boots. Some more defense. I think I'll go on a bit of a shopping spree and I'll be back. Oh no, I never like that slug. It just doesn't look right. I like the way I've changed up the team right now. Looking good. Not much change. Now I will say before going forward, Dai is better than the Silver Tiara. I'm not gonna wear it! It's a stupid piece of equipment! But why would I make it? It is required for one specific quest. And I am not joking. We see a nice little area over here. Over here seems like the only way we can go forward or something. The door is locked. Oh no! That was why. That's the only place you can get to the thing. Things like inclines and everything, you can't actually get through there. Treasure chest is locked, so we have to keep note of this one. Turning fashions, okay. Headbands and bandanas. Trailblazing bandana. Mercury's bandana. Yes, we can make more trailblazing bandanas. Bunny ears. Gold tiara, feather hairband, gold circlet. Cooking with carapaces. For the shell, ace of clubs, shell shield, tortoise shell armor. Nothing else we can do here. It's quite literally pointless because we have literally made not much progress except witness that there's some sort of beast off the coast. So I'm wondering if that's going to be this area's boss or something. And I will say, like I said, that I skipped the All Trades Abbey section. You can legitimately do that. You can literally do this first, and then the All Trades Abbey one next. Because I will say, I do find the Master of None to be a lot more devastating than probably this area's boss. Okay, I think it's best if we rest since there's not much we can do throughout the daytime now. Yes, we are where we traveled. Give me 20 gold. Stay overnight? Nah, let's rest. Let's rest till night. Something I don't prefer doing, because if you have time to kill and you just and you need to like do some extra thing, I always do that little. I always go out to the town and do a little bit of extra grind. Ooh, dead person. Oh, you can see me. That's something. I've noticed it happened to you. How the whole village is sick. That thing they're summoning isn't a Leviathan now. But that poor Jonah is being used by something. Being controlled, she is. Look out for her, won't you? You're the only person I can ask. And something's bad brewing, I'm sure. Sure of that? Okay. At the same time, we never went down to this place. Cal prep. For once I actually hit the A button on that, I didn't actually engage going more forward. That's because we have to wait till night for this. Oh, hello, traveller. I'm ever so glad to see you. I've been waiting for someone who's not from yet to happen along. See, it's just that. Jonah, you were in Dab? What? What? Oh, I didn't know you had company. I've not seen your face around here before, have I? No, we just came into town this morning. Anyhow, Mayor Bryce wants a word with you. Jonah. You best come along now. Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. It won't be long, I'm sure. Could you wait for me until I get back? Like every typical RPG, time stands still, so you're not supposed to naturally wait. You'd go see them. Since that's the mayor, wouldn't that be this house on the other side of town? Hey, sumo guy! Does your fat like a sumo? You want to have a word with Jonah? She's on the way brightly. Listening. We're doing a while ago. Yeah, I will say, chests like this that we cannot open, they're going to be a bit more recurring now. Jonah, it's been a tidy old while now since Dylan went missing in that storm. I'm sorry in my heart for you. But it's hopeless to go on believing he's alive. He's not coming back, Jonah. And that's why I've decided I'll have to adopt you. Ah! That's fantastic, Dad. You don't want to be all alone after all, do you, Jonah? You and young Bryson, you're getting on all right. Like, and I've always thought of you as one of my own. Anyway. You've put on a brave face for long enough. It's time you let go now. Thank you, Maya. I'll be sure to give it some thought. But, being as I'm by here is something I was hoping to talk to you about too. I've been thinking, and I don't want to summon Leviathan anymore. Oh, do you want to pass on the power or something? Do you have the fig? But Jonah! I just don't feel like it's right somehow, living like this. So don't be spouting nonsense like that. That all bald-headed Jonah. No one in the village wants to hear it. Horizon does. And anyway, what else have you got to offer Port Lappin, eh? Is there some other way you can help out by here? Well, never mind. I think that's enough said for one day. You must be tired. Take yourself home and have a rest, alright? Oh, it's you. Yeah, it's us. I suppose you overheard all that, did you? Well, never mind. We'll come back to my place so we can have a little chat, will you? We have nothing else better to do. And we're kind of stuck on this island unless we end up zooming onto the other island. It's just not right, relying on the god of sea for all our food, like we are. But no one wants to hear it. And Mayor Bryce, well, you heard what he thinks about all it. About it all? What it? Just what was even going through my lips at the time? That's why I was open to ask an outsider like you for your opinion, you know? Someone impartial like. So what do you think? Is wrong living like we are, isn't it? I really don't know the difference between these two. But kind of. Because you should use the fishers of the village, because it seems like a fishing village, and use the equipment and go out and fish instead of just relying on the god. Well, it's a relief to hear someone else say it at least. I can tell you. I knew it couldn't be just me who thought so. Right, I've got my gummel up now. I'm going to give it to Mayor Bryce straight this time. I'm not calling Leviathan anymore. Oh dear, look at the time. I've been spouting off so much. It's got ever so late all of a sudden. I don't suppose you have a place to stay, have you? Right. Well, you'll have to spend the night by here then. But there's only the one bed. Oh, I'm guessing we're going to the inn. I thought we were going to the inn. Oi, Reese, are you awake? Yes. Apparently. Why did you have to go and shut your mouth off, What if they kick the poor girl out of the village? I'll admit that Leviah Watts, it seems like trouble. He certainly needs to learn a thing or two about not splashing people. But what can we do about it? Are you going to poke your sticky nose in village affairs? Well, careful, because it might get burnt. Oh, Stella. I think that's a good stopping point. Nah, not really. Let's continue. We're about 60s and everything. Oh, no. Nothing. At the same time, we never really went into the inn. Oh. No bookshelves, no nothing. Unless we wanted to save. She said she was going to have a little talk with the mayor. We only have 300 gold because I literally spent that much gold. Bryson? How am I forgetting your name already? Yeah, Bryson. I never forget a name, I can never forget a face, I can never forget a birthday. That's quite a talent. I knew it. Jonah came by here and told Dad she didn't want to call her Biden anymore. You should have seen that face. Fierce beyond it was. And you took her off to Petty Cliff. I got a terrible feeling about all this. I think you should go after Daddy Jonah. And with that, we have access to this little area. That little area up there, no you don't. That little area on there, please let it be this Mudraker. Yeah, and a Jinxter. I don't think I've ever had one spawn out here. There's no way that it's the luck of the Let's Play. As we continue, we have all this and some sparklies. Crimson Coral. Intriguing. I think this is the first instance we can have them. Yep, 3 Crimson Coral. So I'm 1 short for doing something, because that involves alchemy. Got plenty of seashell for it. So we're missing 1 other item to make some things. Oh, nope. Yes, kinda. Let's go. New dungeon. And I think that's a good stopping point. For real this time. Next time I guess we'll be seeing where they went and exactly how do the NPCs end up getting through the area being unfazed by the monsters. They obviously have that explained with the White Knight's side of the story after you defeat Morag. They probably based it off Morgana. But like I've said, I will end off here. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Oh.